Hey, welcome to the very first real world case study. And this is of one of the most popular cold drinks out there. It's the Coke. Yes. Now, while I am not a big fan of cold drinks are really not my glass of thing. I like it more on the rocks. Jokes apart, okay? And don't worry if you did not get that. It's not important. But it will be interesting though to understand if you like Coca-Cola or not. So do write in the comment Coke if you like Coca-Cola. You can write Pepsi or thumbs up if you have affinity towards them as well. But nevertheless, this is a case study about Coca-Cola and how they are leveraging the power of data to satisfy their customers' needs. Okay, exciting, right? Let's see what is it that they're doing. So there's quite a lot going on in this slide. So let me do not feel overwhelmed. Let me slowly start it from the top left. So do you see this one of those vendor machines? These are actually the automated ones. Now we have the automated vending machines in India as well nowadays, but I'm not sure if the exact proposition is available as of now in India or not. If it is, please do let me know in the comments. I'll be enlightened. But okay, this is majorly from US, but you get the idea. This is an automated machine. You don't need any human representatives out there. You can go pay the money, select what kind of recipe you want to make. That's the most innovative part here, right? Instead of having predefined recipes, you are given flavors and you can select multiple flavors and have them combined to create your own taste, create your own recipe, and then eventually take it away. Now, what they're doing is essentially capturing all the different combination of the flavors. So if I go, let's say, and I select soda, lemon, something else, right? And if somebody else comes and he selects maybe, I don't know, cucumber, watermelon, and mango, would that even be a combination? I don't know. I'm just making that up, but you get the drift. So this vending machine at the back end is constantly capturing all the data logs of what are the different kind of combinations that are being used by the customers, by the consumers of this health drink, not health drink, the cold drink. The product managers at the back end or the brand managers or the marketing managers at the back end are very closely analyzing all this combination data. They're trying to get a sense of what kind of flavors, what kind of combination, what kind of taste is becoming more popular over the course of a particular time period. And they can do all sorts of analysis. They can understand at what time, maybe is there a seasonality? During a specific time of the year, do we see trends that combination A is becoming more popular? Do we see a geography specific split? Do we see that maybe in Arizona, flavor A is becoming more popular or recipe A is becoming more popular, wherein in California, let's say, a different combination is becoming more popular. So all those kind of insights, they are very closely deriving from the data, from the logs, and they are keeping a track of it. Additionally, what they're doing is there's a lot of buzz about the brand. There's a lot of brand building exercise that happens, a lot of posts that go in the Twitter, a lot of videos and photos that come, hashtags across Facebook. There are reels, videos, and whatnot across Instagram, TikTok. So there is a huge sphere of data about any brand that is available across the social media, public media platforms. Now, Coca-Cola is essentially capturing all that data, and they are very carefully and critically analyzing that data as well. They're trying to understand what's the sentiment of their audience, of their consumers. What are they saying? Are they talking good things about certain brands? Are they talking bad things about some tastes or some flavors? And they are eventually combining these two insights. This is the most innovative part. It's not easy at all. It's going to be very difficult. But they're trying to combine these two and then eventually do something, and that is called the customer need modeling. They have data about what kind of taste and what kind of flavors are being used again and again, what kind of recipes are being made, new recipes. By combining that with the sentiment of the consumer and the target audience, they are predicting that which type of taste, which type of flavor would satisfy what type of customers the most. And accordingly, they are defining their new product development strategy. And when I say new product development, I basically mean creating new brands. So you might see, and here are some of the brands that I have listed for you, right? There is a traditional Coke, and then you have the Diet Coke, and then there are some other different type of brands and sub brands that they eventually have created. And this is at the heart of it, the data, right? So for example, you can see the Diet Coke. Now there might be a trend that they have, or a pattern that they have noticed. There's a lot of users across different geography, or consumers are not selecting sugar while they are combining their flavors or taste. Maybe they're not selecting sugar, they're not selecting carbohydrate, I don't know what else is there, carbon. So from that, they're able to take an insight that, okay, so there might be folks out there who likes to consume cold drink, but they are a little bit conservative when it comes to their health. And because in cold drink is, by the way, is not at all a healthy product, by default. And my wife hates cold drinks. So I get very little scope of drinking cold drinks because I am a very honest husband. So I do not like hiding stuff from my wife. And post my marriage, my consumption of cold drink has become minimal. Okay. But so there are people like my wife who are very much, conservative about their health condition, their health freak. So once Coca-Cola analyzed once Coca-Cola analyzed the data and realized that, they said, oh, that's great. Looks like we have got another niche, another custom target segment who likes to drink, who likes to consume cold drinks, but they do not want things which are unhealthy. So let us create another brand and name it Diet Coke. So here you will not have all those unhealthy elements. They're essentially using the same combination that maybe one of those health freak guys have come and punched in and selected. Maybe they have made some modification, some R&D around it, but primarily it's the same combination, right? It's the same data. And they took that data, did some research, combined it with their social media sentiment. Maybe they did some contest asking like, hey, why are you not drinking? Would you like it if we come up with a cold drink that is, more healthy, which does not have any unhealthy elements? How about that? And people must have reacted to it. Hey, wow, that sounds like great. So they have combined both this data inside the sentiment together and perform this customer need modeling through some algorithm, very advanced machine learning AI algorithm. And eventually that led to such a massive decision for a company like Coca-Cola that, hey, let us create another brand called Diet Coke. And that's not all. That's only the product development part. Next part is about the product positioning. Now, as I said, there are different type of customer segments. There are people who maybe love the traditional cold drink. There are people who love a different flavor of it. There are people who love the Diet Coke. So they are analyzing that on which geographies, what type of segments are most prominent. And accordingly, they are setting the strategy of product positioning as well. Now, Coca-Cola is a product that is sold a lot. The major chunk of the product is sold at retail stores, kirana stores, superstores, shopper stores, and all that, right? So there, visibility plays an important role. Let's say you are somebody who likes the traditional Coca-Cola bottle, and you walk into your next neighborhood retail store, and you go to the area where you have all those cold drink shelves and the refrigerator and everything, and there, if you do not find the traditional Coca-Cola bottle, you only find this Diet Coke, Diet Coke. What will be your reaction? Arey, why do not they have the traditional one? I do not like the Diet Coke. I mean, it's tasteless. It does not taste sweet. It does not taste as good as the traditional one. I want the regular Coke. But you're not able to see that because maybe the entire shelf, or the first row of the shelf, as you can see here, maybe the first row of the shelf is filled with the Diet Coke. You may have the traditional one, but it's hidden behind. In that case, you are not catering to the demand of the right customer segment. You are a failure to target the right customer segment at the right place at the right time. right? That's a core principle of marketing and targeting and positioning. So here, the model is also predicting they're using data based on the sales, customer behavior, the demand, the inquiry, and so on. They're also leveraging data to define that on which location, on which area, at what time, which kind of products are mostly in demand, so that they will accordingly position the products at the front row of the shelves. Sounds very, very fascinating, isn't it? Right? But that's how data is leveraged by such multi-billion dollar companies, Fortune 100 companies, my friend, day in, day out. Okay. I hope this was captivating for you. Do let me know in the comments how you feel about it, and if you have any questions or comments or thoughts, or even better, if you have some other case studies about Coca-Cola that you want to enlighten us about, please feel free to write that. I encourage you to do that. I would also love to know about it. Okay. So till then, this is Soumyadip, and I will see you in the next very exciting case study.